So you want to learn how to play the bass. In this video, I'll teach you a few things you need to know to get started. We'll start off with the name of these strings in what is called standard tuning. It's called standard tuning because it's the standard. The notes in standard tuning go E, A, D, G. E, A, D, G. The first string, second, and fourth. That's important to know if you're tuning. I have a free app on my phone that helps me tune. And you basically just tune with this little knob. And your phone can hear you and it'll tell you if you have to tune up or down a little bit more until you get to the right note. Alright, now I want to show you what this fretboard's about. So this whole thing with all these little dots and these little metal things is the fretboard, which belongs on the neck, the thing you hold back here. And these metal things here are called the frets. This would be the first fret, second fret, and third fret. So if I'm placing a finger on here to change the pitch of the string, it's called fretting a note. And this happens to be the third fret because it's right in front of the third metal marker here, the third fret. And you place your finger not in the middle of this little square here, just a little closer to the actual metal fret. Also, every bass is a little different with these white little inlays, these markers, but they usually look like this one. So this first marker indicates the third fret, then the fifth, 7th, 9th, 12th, 15, so on. Now I'll be teaching you your first riff. I'll be teaching you Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. And it goes a little something like this. So with this riff, I'll be teaching it in 4 parts. Here's the first part. So there we're just playing 3 back-to-back notes, and they happen to be open strings. Open strings are when you play a string without fretting any notes, like this. Now there's a little muting technique to that. You can mute with your left hand or your right finger that's playing the string. So I was using the right hand, and basically after you play the note, you stop it with that hand. Now if you're using your finger, it's basically the same thing. You just play it and stop it with your finger. Now here's the second part. Now I put that little short part as the second part because of this little technique. It's called alternating. So you'll be alternating from your first and second finger. And that can be a little tricky at first, so if you just practice that part and get it right, you'll be able to play the riff. But that's just 4 open strings alternated. Now here's the third part. Just 3 notes. So that's another alternating. You're going to be alternating from 1, 2 to 1. And it involves a little bit of fretting now. So you'll take your index finger and fret on the 4th string, 3rd fret, right here. You'll play that with your index. Then you'll release it and play an open string with your 2nd finger, your middle finger. Alright? Then you go back to the index finger and fret with your your ring finger on your left hand on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Alright, here's the last part. So it's very similar to the third part with the alternating. It's exactly the same actually. Just a little different in the fretting here. So this time we start with the 5th fret on your ring finger here. Then you release that and go to the 3rd fret with your 1st finger. And then release it to the open. Oops. Alright, now here is the entire riff. Alright, hope you enjoyed your first lesson. Get to practicing. This is a pretty fun riff to play.